Then you need to set your goals, you know, that are in line with your values. You change your values. So okay, I need to be healthy. I need to lose weight, or I need to gain weight. And that's what we're trying to do. We're not talking about want to, but need to. Because if something is not in your habit, it has to become need to. If it's want to, then you're going to fail. Because want, that's a very vague concept. Need to. When you need to, things have a way to working themselves out. So you need to set your goals. Now, what kind of goals do you need to set? You need to set SMART goals. You know, for example, what is a SMART goal? Let's say you need to lose 50 pounds. Is it really a SMART goal to say that I'm going to lose that in a month? I mean, it's probably doable. Basically, just stop eating. You know, you stop eating, and I guarantee you, no matter what reason you're overweight, you're going to start losing weight. But you know, the whole Biggest Loser BS, we're not just talking about a result at the end of a period. We're talking about becoming healthy, removing the sickness from our bodies, and actually making the right choices that leads to losing weight. You know, change is predicated on change. So we start changing things in our lives, so our lives become more enriched. You know, they become a quality of living. So we live longer, actually live longer, and feel better. You know, feel in touch with ourselves and are happy. You know, it's not just about losing X amount of pounds in an X amount of times, but you know, set your goals. They're SMART goals. You know, set your goals to be attainable goals. Again, if you set your goals up to be that you're going to lose 50 pounds in a month, that's probably not going to be attainable for you, and you're going to feel miserable. You know, find out what's a healthy way of losing weight, and how long you should use. A lot of people say that about 1 to 2 pounds in a week is a healthy way, you know, to lose weight. Try that. You know, if it's a life-changing choice, it doesn't matter if it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years. You know, as long as you get there. You know, set measurable goals. You know, measure your goals. That, you know, I'm gonna make, you know, by say end of the month you start on, like in 30 days, that 80% of the food you consume is gonna be healthy foods, raw foods, natural foods. You know, or you're gonna cut out 80% of that McDonald's or hamburgers and hot dogs. You know, that is a measurable goal. Set a measurable goal that, you know, you're going to try on losing 1 to 2 pounds, which means that in a month you should have lost anywhere between 4 to 8 pounds. That's a measurable goal. Set a goal that, you know, within 6 months I want to have lost so many pounds. You know, again, based on a SMART goal. For example, I've set goals for myself that by summer next year I want to be down to 10% body fat. In July next year, I want to get down to about 7 or 8% for the summer. Around October, I want to be about 90 kilos. That's about 160, 170 pounds of, you know, lean muscle body weight. You know, those are my goals. That's what I've set up for myself, and you need that, because you know, you need a time frame, you need a deadline to actually work hard. You know, so you need to work hard, and you need to work smart. You can't just go around, you know, working blind and hoping for results. That doesn't work either. Life is about balance, you know, finding the golden middle path. Set accountable goals. You know, like me, I have my goals on the blog. Now, I know right now a lot of people read my blog. They don't leave a lot of comments because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But as soon as I start failing, as soon as I, you know, start writing I'm eating McDonald's and Burger Kings and pizzas and pastas, the haters are going to come out and, you know, Bobby, what are you doing? You know, why did you give up and all that? And I know this. Tell your friends and your family. You know, they'll be on your butt like white on rice. Get a friend. Do this with a friend. Set a bet. You know, like a healthy bet, like $1,000 or something, that within 6 months you want to have lost maybe say 20 pounds. You know, that's doable. You know, that's what I'm saying. Set attainable goals, set SMART goals, set accountable goals, set short-term goals, you know, like what I want to do in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months. Set long-term goals, you know, where the short-term goals are basically your stepping stones up to the long-term goal, so you have something to work towards all the time. Like this guy Thomas, who I work out with, he told me that, you know, a lot of people get to the point where I am, and they go, well, I've lost all of the, you know, the poundage that I wanted to lose. Now I can go home and I can relax, and then they start gaining weight back. And that's because they've attained their goal and they have no other direction to move into. You know, always keep your goals 2-3 steps ahead. When you've done this, write them down, make a list, and keep the list handy. Put it on the fridge, put it in the kitchen, put it on your desk or something. Keep it in front of you. Read it all the time that you need to do this, so you know where you're going. Log your achievements and measure them against your list. And, you know, of course, if you need to make changes because stuff happens, that sometimes you have to adjust your goals. Like me, at this point, I'm overtrained. I got very sick because of my starvation type diet, and I, you know, ended up having to take like 3 weeks off to gain my health back, which is for me perfectly fine, because for me rest has become a part of training, a very important integral part of training. So that's okay. Sometimes you need to make the changes that you need to make. The difference is, you know, just because I'm sick, I'm not getting depressed. I'm not getting into that, you know, potato chip bag or ordering a large fries. I'm still eating what I'm supposed to be eating and the amounts of it I need to be eating and all that. So, you know, write down your goals. Research shows that the people who write their goals down have a higher probability of achieving them, right? And the difference between the people who succeed and who don't are basically realistic goals that are logged and planned and, you know, set up. Because if you stop anyone in the street, first they're going to look at you funny, and I don't recommend you do that in the Bronx because you probably get shot. Sorry, bad joke. Sorry, the bad joke right there. Got myself tongue-tied even there. But, you know, ask them, do you want to be successful? And everyone will say yes. Then ask them, are you successful? And anywhere from 8 to 9 out of 10 people will say no. So everyone wants to succeed, but a very few achieve it. And usually the difference is between the ones who can set their goals, make up their minds, go for it, basically, you know. As a lot of stuff, if you've seen The Secret, for example, they say that, you know, if you can visualize it and you can work towards it, you can achieve it. All right? So that's it. Assess your values, set up your goals list, and I'll see you next time, all right? Peace.